What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech, and I'm really excited because the one company that I feel is really keeping Wear OS relevant and really just pumping out the hits is Mobvoi, and they just released another TicWatch Pro, but this one is a much updated release. It has 1 GB of RAM, so this should be a really snappy Wear OS device, and I'm super excited about that. Not to mention, a lot of you have been asking for an LTE edition, so this has LTE built right in, and it has some really nice design tweaks. They did a nice job, not to mention they've improved it. So let's go ahead and unbox the TicWatch Pro LTE and talk about what's different and check it out together. This is it, guys, the TicWatch Pro, and of course the Pro meaning you do have that dual layer technology, which is promising to give us that same 2 to 30 days of battery life. You do have cellular connectivity with Verizon in the US, Wear OS, heart rate sensor, GPS, Google Pay, which I use all the time. Let me know in the comments down below if you actually use Google Pay. IP68 water and dust, but there's a couple tweaks to that, and I'll get into that in a second. Google Assistant built in, so we all know that's the best assistant on the planet right now, at least in my opinion. Speaker support, that's also a must on any smartwatch these days, guys. Thousands of watch faces. Check my playlist down below if you want to check out some really cool watch faces for this. But this is it. This is the TicWatch Pro, and I have to say I'm really digging this all sleek black look. But let's just put this aside for 1 second, see what else we get inside the box. Here's your manual. We know what to do with the manual. Just put that right back. You're getting the same hockey puck charger with those pogo pins, so let's just put that aside for right now. Take this out, and let's just turn it on as we do that. TicWatch. So as this is booting up, guys, let's just quickly just take a look at it. And it's a really nicely designed watch. I think they did a nice job. Just look at that knurled bezel. It really gives this watch a classy look, in my opinion. I think this looks a lot better. They did a nice job with updating it. This just means that it's going to fit really nicely with any attire. On the side, you do have your 2 buttons. They do not rotate. They're just your buttons. There's your microphone. And then on the back, your speaker is right underneath, right over there. Heart rate sensor. There are your pogo pins. And let's just take this off as well. So I'm really liking this new design. I think they did a great job with it. There are some improvements to this as well. You do have that upgraded RAM, which I think is going to be a huge deal. But you also have military spec 810G on this watch, so you're going to be fine with that shock resistance. This is now swim compatible in pools, so you can use this in the pool and you can swim with it. So let's just go ahead, tap to begin, and see how we go. And then we'll just set up English. I'm here in the United States. And we all know what to do about all of this. Yes, I've read it. Now we'll just download the Wear OS application. So I'm just going to show you guys how to set it up. Start setup on the watch. All you have to do is download the Wear OS application, hit on start, click on agree, click on agree. Now it's going to find your watch here. So now we're just going to find the watch, and immediately it finds my TicWatch Pro. So we'll just connect to it. This is a very simple process. Really could not be any easier. And let's click on pair. Now we're connected. Now I'm just going to let this complete the pair process, and I'll be right back. This is the TicWatch Pro all set up in all its glory with that dual layer technology screen, which is going to save you a lot of battery life. But the screen itself is a 1.39 inch panel with Gorilla Glass 3. Very colorful, very bright, very vibrant display. You have an ambient light sensor in here, which is absolutely huge. So that's automatically going to dim or brighten the screen depending on your surroundings. Under the hood, you have a 415 milliamp hour battery, promising 2 to 30 days of usage depending on how you use it. Wear 2100 with 1 GB of RAM. The usual sensors for a flagship device. So you have Wi-Fi in here, you have Bluetooth 4.2 low energy. You also have GPS with GLONASS, you have a gyroscope and e-sensor, and of course you have this heart rate sensor on the back. It is IP68 water and dust resistance with an added bonus of pool readiness, so you can keep this on while you do your laps and go into the pool. That's something that a lot of you are requesting, and I'm glad Mobvoi put this in. You also get certification 810G certified, so it is certified for those shocks. If you happen to drop the watch, you should be okay. And the weight is 47 grams, so it's not going to tire your wrist whatsoever. Thankfully, we do have replaceable 22mm bands here, but the band itself, I quite like this band that it comes with. You get a nice little design, nice little pattern on the watch band, and it's a very soft, very premium feeling watch band. It's not thin, it's actually quite a nice thickness and feels nice, pretty soft. I will have a full review coming up shortly, guys. This is really just a quick overview, first look at the watch, and I think they did a really nice job. I like the styling. I definitely like that knurled bezel. Gives it a nice touch, a nice addition to the smartwatch, and makes it look a little bit more premium in my opinion. Now it's an all black look, so they got rid of that silver on the bottom. That was on the previous generation, so well done for that. And it's a lot thinner than the previous generation of the TicWatch Pro, so that's a huge plus. So when you put it on your wrist, it's not really going to be like this huge hockey puck. It actually sits really flush to your wrist, and I quite like that. This being a WearOS device, you have all the Google Assistant in its glory, so you can ask it things. Who's the President of the United States? You get images, you get maps, you get everything else, and you can open it on your phone. Turn off the kitchen light. So any smart appliances that you have, you can control everything from your watch. So if you're on your way home, you can just tell your watch to turn on the lights, adjust your Nest thermostat. You know the glory of the Google Assistant, guys. This also has Mobvoi's Tic suite of fitness applications. So if you swipe to the right, you can see your steps and your miles and everything else like that. This is customizable and you can also change it. And a new addition to WearOS, guys, is tiles. So this is kind of similar to what you'd see on a Tizen watch, where you just swipe through and you see the different tiles. So let me just show you some of them. You can swipe for your weather just like that. You have your next event, your calendar. So you can change these tiles and kind of put what you want to put on. Let's see what options we have. It's pretty limited at the start, but hopefully this will get improved and expanded upon. So you can set a tile for a timer, your goals, your heart points, your heart rate, headlines, tick exercise, or tick pulse. Those are all the ones that you can do right now, but again, this is just a new feature that came to WearOS, so will be expanded and improved upon. This is just a quick look at the all-new TicWatch Pro, and again, they did a really nice job overall refining the look and feel of the smartwatch. It's a premium flagship WearOS device from Mobvoi, and I think they did a really nice job, but I'm going to test this out over the next couple weeks because that's what I do. I give a thorough review, guys. Go for some runs with GPS, check it out with sports activities, walking, you know the deal. So hit that subscribe button, make sure you don't miss out on my review. I really appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.